The Calabar Urban Development Authority was established in 1990. Initially known as the Calabar Capital City Development Authority (CCCDA), it was later renamed Calabar Urban Development Authority (CUDA) in 2000 through an amendment by the Cross River State House of Assembly. The authority is responsible for the collection and evacuation of refuse, sweeping of roads and streets, mowing of grass in public parks and other spaces, planting ornamental trees and shrubs along city streets and highways, conducting inspections to ensure sanitary conditions in residential, commercial and industrial areas, managing open spaces, beautification of structures, rebuilding dilapidated structures in the metropolis, removing unidentified corpses, and relocating mentally challenged individuals who pose a nuisance in the metropolis for rehabilitation, among other responsibilities.
Within the last 1 year, the government led by Senator Prince has done marvelously well in all areas.
In May 2023, when Senator Basio II assumed office, a sustainable environmental management strategy was initiated. The implementation saw the immediate renovation of the overflowing dump site in Lemna and immediate clearance of waste from the metropolis.
What I've seen here is quite pathetic. Apart from the fact that we are putting a proper arrangement in place to move the dump site from here, but in the meantime, since we're looking for where to take it to, this one must be put in proper condition. So why I came here today is actually to come and assess the situation firsthand, and then make sure that as from tomorrow, that things are done to begin to make this dump site workable, and that deliveries, trucks that are coming in are able to move in very easily to deliver their dump. But Calabar is going to be clean again very, very soon.
Then, the challenge of inappropriate waste disposal emerged, with citizens dumping waste in the middle of the road, by the roadside and inside drainages. In response, CUDA initiated an awareness campaign to sensitize residents about the importance of disposing waste in designated dumpster.
That these people, the localities here, I don't know what kind of people that are living here, but they love dumping refuse on the center of the road, on the road. Each time they dump, we evacuate and do documentary. This is almost like the 5th time that I have come here, try to stop them, talk to them about it, inform them that there is a sanitation court that would send somebody to prison because of this thing, and they are not hearing. Each time they gather their garbage, they time the place and dump and run away and leave it. I will send evacuators to evacuate it, thinking that they will change. Most of them are not from here. They decide to come and bastardize the way, but they are enjoying it, and it has become an enigma that they can't change. The only thing that can make them change is when we capture somebody and compel you to evacuate the place, or hold somebody and take a serious time for the person, or hold somebody and send somebody to prison. Matter close. We have all the laws we are putting in place. The citation court is ready now, 3 of them, and we are ready to take on the people. If I come back here and see any refuse here, gentlemen, I will not go after anybody there. It is you, like you have done this video, it's good. It is you that I will hold. But for now, I'm going to try to go to that place to sign a warning to them. It is only people that have, the other people, it was until we arrested somebody before they stop. So people have enjoyed dumping refuse on the center of the road. Is it fair for someone to leave his house when there's a dump stand? You carry your refuse and go there, you now come and mess up the road that has been cleaned. But the sanitation court is already ready. 3 courts have been put in place. It's already waiting for us to catch people and then prosecute them.
Government also introduced a new waste disposal timeline from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily, which residents were encouraged to follow. The most visible impact of the Prince II-led administration after a month in office was the disappearance of heaps of garbage and waste on the streets of Calabar. The Calabar Urban Development Authority has taken bold steps to address the issue of flooding in the city. Through extensive desilting activities, the authority has successfully cleared blocked drainages and channels, allowing for proper water flow. As a result, the metropolis has experienced a complete disappearance of flooding during rainfall.
As you can see, I am embarking on this exercise of desilting the drainages because of the importance of desilting, controlling drainages, flood in our society, and that has been one of our statutory responsibility. For a while now, the state we are experiencing now, within 1 year in office, we've had all the drainages blocked, flood all over because of the blocked drainages. And when we came on board, we had to go around, view it, and pick it one after the other to open up the drainages so that the flooding will cease in our society. Now that the rain is here, you can attest to the fact that when it rains now, within a couple of minutes, you can't find any flood anywhere. You can't find water anywhere in our gutters because of the silting. The silting is highly important to health.
These bold steps have greatly improved the resilience of the city's infrastructure and enhanced the safety and well-being of its residents. In addition to these initiatives, the Calabar Urban Development Authority has also focused on improving traffic flow and reducing congestion on the roads. To achieve this, open spaces have been constructed specifically for fruit sellers, providing them with designated areas to conduct their businesses.
I want to say that whatever has a beginning will have a good end. And in the season of sweetness, everything we start will have a sweet ending. That is why what started by November, early part of December, today has come to an end. We are locating this place to the fruit sellers that are clustered around Obutong, MCC Mobile, and then the Corinum, and then Asian Town. So as we progress along the line, we will establish other clusters, other areas where we will bring them together, like the people around Ward Market. Those ones will go to the Botanical Garden. Then we are looking at the place. I and the general duties, we are trying to put our heads together to have an interface with the big poor community to relocate them, because market must be near to the resources. Market must be near to transport. So because of transportation and security, they want their location to be close to them. That is why we have relocated these people around to gather here. And today we have allocated 59.
In line with the People First mantra, our governor is very determined and very decisive when it comes to policies that have to do with people. And when we say the people, there is no category. The people means all people. Opportunity for all, equal opportunity for all. Now you agree with me that within the leadership of the governor, Cross River State, Calabar Metropolis is wearing a new look. Environmentally, it is getting cleaner, and societally, there are a lot of aesthetical developments. There's a lot of beautification ongoing, and this is one of them. The beginning of that empowerment plan, we are also partnering with the MTN, whom have been around Cross River, who have a lot of investment in Cross River. You could see that we have umbrellas, which is a gift from the MTN, in collaboration and partnership and support of the vision of His Excellency to better the lives of the traders, because they need to be under good shading to be able to trade conveniently. So we're here to begin a process that will give birth to several other benefits from His Excellency.
Of particular interest is the ongoing reconstruction of the botanical garden, which will not only add beauty to the landscape, but also serve as a recreational space for residents and visitors to enjoy.
Time passed, you know how this place used to look like. It used to be a forest that harbors hoodlums, criminals in Calabar, and wild animals. Because we have killed more than 6 python here, 8 besides. So Calabar Urban Development Authority, under my leadership and my other directors, particularly myself, and that vision. First of all, when you understand where you are going to, what you want, you will now define where you are going to. And the governor gave me the appointment as the Executive Secretary of Calabar Urban Development Authority to develop the metropolis and bring the Calabar back, the metropolis back to its usual aesthetics and clean and green and serene environment. He came in here, they used to call it Botanic Garden. I am saying that the public should have patience with us. We are not complaining about resources. Our able governor is capable of giving us whatever resources, provided he sees what the resources is meant for.
In an effort to restore the cleanliness of the Calabar metropolis and create a serene environment for residents, regular street sweeping activities have been implemented. These proactive measures ensure that the streets of Calabar remain clean and free from debris, thus restoring the city's reputation for cleanliness and enhancing the overall quality of life for its residents. Additionally, the authority has been actively involved in tree pruning and the felling of old trees to prevent accidents on the roads, further prioritizing the safety of the residents and visitors.
In line with the basic environmental safety rules, the outgrown trees and the weaker ones must be periodically removed and new ones planted. Number 2 is that most of the trees that are planted were also planted for beautification purposes. Then the rules, what they do in terms of beautification is purification of the air. You find out that if you go to areas where there is serious pollution like this environment that is a traffic jam area, trees like this are needed, but not the dead ones. The ones whose leaves are still capable of maintaining greenness and then removing the carbon sink on the environment. So while we prune them down, we are also thinking about, the governor has also given a go-ahead that we will put back these trees at zero cost.
Yes.
Zero cost. There won't be any money. We'll just get it because we have it in the state abundantly.
The Calabar Urban Development Authority has taken bold steps to enhance the overall well-being and beautification of the Calabar metropolis. As part of these efforts, significant improvements have been made to key areas such as the Calabar Stadium, White Market Roundabout, 1111 Roundabout. These enhancements have not only added to the artistic appeal of these locations, but have also contributed to creating a more vibrant and visually pleasing environment for residents and visitors alike. In line with the Calabar Urban Development Authority's mandate of facilitating the removal and rehabilitation of mentally challenged persons posing nuisance in the Calabar metropolis, the authority, with the approval of His Excellency, undertook the reconstruction and total makeover of the remand home. The remand home, which had been dilapidated and out of use for a while, was originally built over 12 years ago to provide a safe and supportive environment for the rehabilitation of mentally challenged individuals who pose nuisance and have become dangerous to residents. The remand home plays a crucial role in ensuring that these individuals receive the necessary care, treatment, and support to aid their recovery and successful reintegration into society. The facility, which has been reopened, has water, medical personnel from the psychiatric hospital, a cook and standby generator. The facility currently houses about 32 patients.
This is as a result of the completion of the rehabilitation for people with mental illness. They have been spread all over the whole town. And the governor, in the statement of the opening, made it clear that he found out that there were too many of them, and that is immediately swung into action by, first of all, fixing the place. We agreed, and the place was fixed under 2 weeks, and every facility is intact. We have water, we have light, electricity now. You can see the light is everywhere now. We have a standby generator, we have a cook. So this exercise is flagging up. We have started since too. Right from the day the Excellency left here. So the next year, we had flagged off the eradication or removal of the mentally ill persons from the streets of the metropolis to where they can be cared for. Perhaps those that eat up very fast, as by the instruction of the Excellency, should immediately be reunited with their families. So far we have over 30 now.
In line with His Excellency's People First mantra, which emphasizes the prioritization of the needs and well-being of the people, the Calabar Urban Development Authority has successfully rehabilitated a house belonging to an elderly widow. The house had been severely damaged by flooding caused by blocked drainages. Through the collective effort of the authority, the house has been reconstructed and handed over to the grateful widow. She expressed her heartfelt appreciation to the people-friendly governor, Senator Prince Basu II, for his dedication and support in ensuring her housing needs were met.
I appreciate the governor of Cross River State through the executive secretary of the CUDA for the prompt action. This house was damaged, was destroyed by the flood of the flood as a result of a downpour that occurred on 1st of November 2023. I remember vividly. I approached the executive secretary standing here, and in fact I want to say that I'm really happy for his prompt action, because I approached him less than 24 hours, and he realized that he really has the interest of the masses at heart. He gave these blocks, paid for the labor, he bought sand. In fact, he took over everything to see to it that this structure has raised to the standard, and of which I know that he's going to complete the job. I want to say that I really appreciate his prompt action. Yes, sir, I really appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
What I want you to know is that whatever I'm doing to you, I'm doing for you. It's on behalf of my government.
In accordance with its mandate of rebuilding dilapidated structures, CUDA is currently renovating Government Secondary School Ohanse. The school was in a deplorable condition without roofing and needed immediate intervention. Students would shut down and run back home whenever it rained. Through the intervention of CUDA, the roofing is in an advanced stage and will be completed in a few weeks.
as Calabar Urban Development Authority, an agency, a body that is authorized to renovate any government facility that is dilapidated, not building it. If we want to build a school, we go to the Ministry of Education. As it is, whether in health, whether in any place where the facilities have been dilapidated within our zone, we have the mandate to put it back together, provided the executive order has been granted. So that is why we were not actually involved with this. It was the governor's directive when it came to reopen the remand home, and the community people, the owners of this community, the chiefs, they were in their numbers. There are more than 50 of them. They came out and asking the governor to immediately as a matter of urgency, help them to put this place back so as to return back. You can see the children are beginning to come back. A lot of them were not here because of the dilapidated building, and you have seen it that it was leaking everywhere. This building has been here since, I think, 1999. So it has been like, if you look around, you can see the rest of the others that have been abandoned. So governor came in here in his usual character, asked Calabar Urban Development Authority, who were really on ground there, immediately put this place back, just to put back the roof and then do palliative work for the children to come back. And since we have technocrats, we have experts, we have the Department of Building Technology in Calabar Urban Development Authority and town planning. So we have our people. It is direct labor, but our people are handling that. Same thing happened everywhere you see CUDA rehabilitating, because we have the manpower, we have the technocrats, we have the experts that can handle it and give it a maximum result and within the time limit. This is just about, the governor gave 2 weeks. He gave them 2 weeks. And this is about just a week and 2 days. They're almost there.
The Calabar Urban Development Authority, CUDA, has also taken the initiative to remove unidentified corpses from the streets. This action not only contributed to the overall cleanliness of the city, but also ensures the dignity and respect for those who have passed away. His Excellency's commitment to creating a safe and hygienic environment for residents is commendable and aligns with the principles of his people first approach. Today, a year after Governor Basio II constituted the leadership of the Calabar Urban Development Authority CUDA, Calabar can be said to have made significant advancements in the areas of cleanliness and serenity. Our streets are clean and free of waste. Our veggies and drainage channels are open. Our open spaces are being developed. Beautification is ongoing in major locations. These are ongoing efforts as we collectively work towards a city we can all be proud of.
Big thank you to the governor of Calabar State, the executive governor, the sweet prince of our time, for giving us this platform, this opportunity to serve in his government, to actually showcase our inbuilt talent, attitude, the character that we have towards the drive to keep our urban town back in order. We want to say as a team, as the head of Calabar Urban Development Authority, say thank you so much, His Excellency. May God bless you and your family and replenish you. And we are not taking this opportunity for granted. We promised you that we will, alongside with you, leave our footprints to stand the test of time, such that when you come back, when we leave this platform, when we leave this office after our 8 years in office, the whole time must have been completely, will be completely turned around just because we gave us the opportunity. You are a real model to me, and I will always be grateful to you from the depth of my heart. I say thank you on behalf of myself, my family, Urban Development Authority, the entire Ifo Kingdom. I say thank you.